Hi friends, today's story is titled The False Pride. There was a castle on top of a mountain in a jungle. An army unit was posted in the castle. At the outside corner of the castle, a tall and high fir tree grew. Its branches overshadowed the castle. An owl lived on it. The owl used to fly down into the valley to hunt where tall grass and bushes grew. There, the owl found insects and a lot of small creatures to eat. Further down, there was a lake where swans lived. Their flights and gliding on water delighted the owl. He marveled at the elegance, poise, snow-white color, the long necks, beautiful faces, and intelligent eyes of swans. The owl longed to befriend a swan. One day, the owl came down to land on a bush by the lakeside. He acted as if he was thirsty. A very elegant and handsome swan swam nearby. As the swan glided towards him, the owl said, "Sir, I am thirsty. Would you kindly allow me to drink water?" The swan looked up in surprise and spoke. "My dear friend, the water is a gift of the nature. No one owns it. Feel free, please." The owl drank some water. Then he gave his head sideways jerks as if not satisfied. The swan asked, "Friend, you do not look satisfied. Still thirsty?" The owl replied, "Oh gracious swan, I am no more thirsty for water. Your talk made me realize that you are now an ocean of wisdom and learning. This has made me thirsty for knowledge. What about it, sir?" The swan replied, "Friend, you are welcome any time. We shall talk. Thus, what I know will be yours, and I will learn from you what you know." Since then, they met every day. They talked. One day, the swan revealed that he was in fact the king of swans, Hans Raja. After giving his true introduction, Hans Raja took the owl to his palace. It was really royal. For lunch, recipes made from lotus and lily flowers were served. The owl could not know what other delicacies he ate. The pearls were offered for the dessert. The owl was dazzled. Now it became everyday thing. The swan would treat the owl in royal manner. The owl now feared that Hans Raja might reject him if he knew that he was an ordinary owl. So he lied to the swan that he too was the king of owls, Ullu Raja. After telling the lie to the owl, realized that he too would have to invite Hans Raja to prove it. One day, the owl noted what was going on in the fort. An idea came to his mind. He remembered by heart the routine of the soldiers of the fort. Then the owl flew to the lake. Hans Raja was swimming with some hen swans. The surprised Hans Raja asked,